Hey guys, it's me, Simple Programmer, and welcome back to the Java game programming series. And today we're going to be fixing the sticky keys bug, and we're also going to be starting on our menu. So let's get started. So first, let's just open up our handler, and we're going to make a couple of booleans. So public boolean left and right. We don't need to make one for our jumping because really just not. We don't need to do with key released. Just press it once, doesn't matter when it's released. Anyway, so let's go to our, we just need to make a couple of getters and setters for those. So generate getters and setters for left and right. And after our remove object. Okay, so press OK. And there we go. We got some getters and setters. That's it for our handler. So let's open up key input now. Now in key input, we normally set temp object.set velocity x to 5. But what we really want to do is do handler.set right to true, because that's for D. And just copy that, paste it here, just change it to set left true. And down here, I'm going to do the same thing except set right to false. And handler.set left to false. Okay, there we go. That's it for our key input. And now here just gets a teeny bit harder in our player. So here in our player, we're gonna do if handler.is right. That means if we're we're pressing our D key, that means we're going right. If we're going right, then we're gonna set velocity x to 5. And else if we're not going right and we're not going left, then we're gonna set velocity x to 0. And here we're gonna do if handler.is left, and if handler.is left, else if it's not left, if we're not moving left and we're not moving right, handler.is right, then we're gonna set velocity x to 0. And here I forgot to set velocity x to -5. Okay, and that's it for that. And here I'm just gonna put this to 0, velocity y to 0, and here velocity y to 0. And look what will happen if you do that. If you do velocity y to 0 here, we won't get the sticky keys. Watch this. We won't get any sticky keys at all. We won't get sticky keys. But look what happens when you jump. Jumping only works. Jumping doesn't even work anymore. So make sure that you set velocity x to 0, not velocity y. So now if we actually run it again, you'll see that jumping works and no sticky keys at all. And that's good. Okay. And that's it for our sticky keys. Now let's actually get started on our menu. So we're gonna have to create a class, an enum first. We already made one enum before, and that was for the IDs. Now we're gonna have to create another. So here in our framework, we're gonna do new enum, and I'm just gonna call it state, all caps, because that's what you normally do for enums. And here I'm just gonna create two things just for now. We're gonna do our menu and our game, and that's it for now. So let's go back to our game now, and we're gonna have to create something here. We're gonna do right after we reset all the stuff, we're gonna do right here, it should be public static state, that state there, public static state game state is equal to, we're normally gonna set it to our menu. We're gonna start it off with our menu. Okay, there we go. And yeah, that's basically it. So now that's actually basically almost it for our game. Pretty sure. Yeah, that's it. And right, okay, so one more thing. We should only do stuff if our state is actually game. So like down here in our tick method, let's go down to our tick method. We're gonna do, let's go down to our, let's say our tick method. Up here, come on. Tick method, oh, there it is. Okay, render, let's do render. So down here in our gtd.translate, everything basically. Wait, handler.render. We only want to render a handler if our game state is equal to state.game. If we're inside our game, then we're gonna do handler.render and hed.render. Okay, actually, yeah. Okay, we're only actually gonna do any of this stuff. So if our game state is equal to state.game, then we're gonna do all this translate stuff and all that stuff, and our HED and stuff. Okay, and 2 equals. And up here in our tick method, we're gonna do if game state is equal to state.game. We're gonna do all this camera stuff and all this tick stuff. So now if we actually run, since we set it to state.menu, none of this will happen. We'll just get a blank screen like this, and also blue. And easy way to fix that as well. In our render method, where is it? Okay, down here. In our render method, we're gonna move this fill rect stuff all the way down to here. Okay. So now let's run again. Should just get a blank screen. There we go. Just a blank screen. And we still get that because, yeah. And now let's actually create our menu. So we're going to create a new class, our window. New class. Call it menu. And basically we're just going to do stuff here. So we're going to add a public void tick. Public void tick. And public void render. So here we're just going to do, let's see, g.set graphics G. Okay, draw shift O to import graphics. And here we're just gonna do g.set color white. We'll just do that. And also g.set color we'll just do, I like that blue color. It should just be no, it's fine actually. So g.set color black. Okay. And g.fill rect 0 0 game.width and game.height. Okay, there we go. And now g.set color, we're gonna do g.draw rect. Let's just do at 300. Let's do our width to be 60, our height to be 20. Let's try that. And let's run our game. I'm gonna actually debug it so I can do live edits. You should see nothing because we actually have called our render and other thing and our tick method. Even though there's nothing in our tick method, we still are gonna have stuff. So here in our render, we're gonna do if game state is equal to state.game, else if game state is equal to state dot menu. Then we're gonna do menu we have to make an instance of our menu. So up here we're gonna do private menu. Here we're gonna do menu is equal to new menu. Okay, there we go. Now down here we're gonna do menu dot render g. And same thing, just gonna copy this. Let's go to our tick method. else if it's game state menu dot tick. And now if we actually run, we should get a black screen with a little box at, I think, 300, and there it is. Okay, now I'm actually going to close this and debug it, open up our menu, and actually to do live edits and debug it. So let's open up our game here. So I'm going to just have a play button right here. So let's just move this up to 100. Try that, and I'm actually gonna move this to my other screen. Let's try moving this to about 350. There we go. Okay, and let's just also, okay, I can't move it to my other screen. Okay, let's also just make this bigger, so maybe 100. Let's try having this more like 60. Okay, that's getting better. It's more width. Maybe 150. Not 250, 150. Okay, that's good. That's good, that's good. Just to add more width. So an 80. Okay, I think that's good. Let's move it over to maybe 300. Okay, I think I just have to move it over a little bit more, so 290. Well, I didn't edit. 290. Okay, I think that might be good. Bit wider. 200. 200 by 60. I feel like that's good. Okay, that's good. You guys can edit more. G.draw string. I'm gonna just call it play. Our X. Here the X was 290, so I'll try 270. The Y. Oops. No, wait 1 sec. The Y is, let's try 80. Okay, now let's run actually. That did not draw a string because it crashed. Let's run that one more time. Okay, that's very small, and we will fix that in just a second. I need to move it over more and down more. Let me debug that again. So to 300. Yeah, 300. Oh, not 2,300. No way. 300. Even more, actually. 350. 350. 350. 370. 370. Okay, there we go. And yeah, that's about centered maybe. Now let's move this down to 130. Okay, that's good. 135. Yeah, that's good. Just move this to maybe 373. 375. Okay. Now let's change the font. So let's do a font, and we go to new font. Control-Shift-O to import font. And here we're gonna do Arial. That's the font. Font dot plain as the style, and let's try 20 as the size. So let's do g.set font. Okay, let's Control S, save that as it's debugging. Okay, that's good. Maybe a bit bigger, 24. Okay, yeah, that's good. Let's just move it down a bit, 137, and move it over a bit to maybe 380. Too much. 376. I didn't change that. 376. Okay. Let's try that. Oh, actually, I need to move it back. 370. Okay, that's good. So here we have a play button. But we can't do anything yet. It's just a normal play button. We can't do anything. And next time we will get to mouse input and actually make it so we can do something with it. So that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. See you guys.